What's going on, everybody? Polar Bear here, back again with another build video. So today I wanted to kind of showcase my Predator's Mark build. So I find that Predator's Mark has been really disowned since 1.6 really dropped. Typically you see Striker, you see the Deadeye build, shotgun builds, you know, the high-end exotic build, stuff like that. Nomad is making a comeback, which is I'm really excited to make a Nomad build. I don't have really good pieces yet, so I'm working towards that as well to kind of showcase for you guys. But this build is absolutely awesome, so let's get into it. So starting off here, I am running my lightweight M4. Back when I was running my Striker build, this is the gun I typically use. It hits like a truck. 22.4 base damage with 23% armor damage, enemy armor damage. Deadly, accurate, and competent. As far as the mods go, I'm running my extended magazine with a 111 mag size, 3% crit chance, and 530 rate of fire. I'm running stability, 450 optimal range, and 250 crit hit chance on my optics. On my large muzzle, I'm running 13.50 stability, 250 crit chance, 2% accuracy. A large underbarrel, I'm running my angle grip, which is 13% stability, crit chance, and reload speed. Now, as you can tell, in this tree, I have a lot of stability on this gun. I want it to pair with my play style as far as shooting a lightweight M4 and trying to proc my Predator's talent. I wanted to be able to hit all my shots and keep my gun as stable as possible, because I find myself in a lot of long range engagements. If I'm up close and personal, you're going to hit your shots, but from further away and you want to hit that stack, you want to be able to deal that damage. So keeping stability personally for me is awesome on this gun. I do enjoy it. Going on to the Paratrooper SVD, 56.1 thousand damage with this guy, accurate, prepared, and disciplined. Running my 107 mag size with crit chance and rate of fire. My large optics is 16% accuracy, stability, and headshot damage. I'm running my large muzzle with 16 headshot damage, 3% chance, 2% stability, and 42 reduced threat. Reduced threat really doesn't play a role, so that's kind of pointless to have it there. But with my underbarrel, I'm running 30 reload speed, 250 stability, and 2% accuracy. Now, I could run an SMG, because with Predator's Mark, on the third set bonus, you get 8% SMG and 8% assault rifle damage. On this one, I have accurate, brutal, and vicious, and on my MP7, responsive, deadly, and adept. I would run these guns, but I don't have a backpack that I can utilize right now in order to keep my Barrett's chest piece on, because with this build, Barrett's chest piece really helps. So moving on to the chest piece, which is Barrett's. Same one I was using in my last build video. It's rolled for health, 5% enemy armor damage with a firearms mod with health, and then a firearms mod with skill power. So I'm keeping my firearms a little bit higher in this build, but I did also have my toughness, and I rolled for a little bit more skill power as well to kind of make it more of a hybrid type build. I do have this Predator's Mark vest I can wear, but so if I switch this on and get rid of my Barrett's, I can run a pair of Savage gloves to run an SMG, but like I said, I don't have a backpack right now that's, you know, any good. So I'm still waiting for a backpack that's not rolled for friggin' electronics. So, but once I get that, this build will be perfect. As far as the mask goes, it's rolled for stamina. I could switch it to firearms and get that up to around 8,000, but I wanted a little bit more toughness. It's got exotic damage resilience and blind deaf resistance on it. Now, the exotic damage resilience definitely comes in handy. I gotta say, before we move on, I got into a game of Last Stand last night. I was recording some gameplay, you know, just playing around, hanging out, and this team, 3 of them were running Firecrest, so the explosive bullets were out of control, and then of course the Seeker mines. Seriously, it looked like Armageddon. There was fire everywhere. I'll go ahead, I've recorded it, I'll go ahead and put it in this video for you guys so you can see it. It was just absolutely ridiculous. Trying to stay alive in it was insane. I have maybe only picked up like 1 or 2 kills, but the fire was everywhere. So I'll put that in the video for you guys so you guys can kind of check it out. But moving on here back into the build, we got the knee pads here. It's rolled for stamina. Like I said, I wanted to keep the stamina up. I got enemy armor damage, damage to elites, burn resistant, and blind deaf resistance. I believe I'm rolling for health on this. I can't seem to get it for some reason. I keep getting these resistances, so I'm still trying to roll for health. But before we move on, if anybody doesn't know what Predator's Mark is, Predator's Mark 4-piece set bonus is if you hit 10 shots without switching the target to make the target bleed for 50% of damage already done by those bullets. Now, the amount of damage you're already putting out with an assault rifle, plus if you get those hits stacked with damage, chance, all your talents, everything like that, you see their health just disintegrate. It is absolutely insane. So it's really nice to have Predator's Mark paired with Competent, with Deadly, Responsive for that matter, because when you're one-on-one and you're up in somebody's face and you're using Responsive, you get 10% plus 8%, so you're really getting 18%. Plus, once that hits, I mean, it's insane. So the damage output on Predator's Mark is very underrated now in 1.6, which I wish a lot more people would run this. I don't see a lot more people running it. But moving on to the backpack anyway, I got a specialized backpack with 200% of firearms and stamina 2 skill power. I rolled it for firearms. This could be a little bit higher. I think I'm almost maxed on it, but I also have health and disrupt resistance on here. By way of mods, I got firearms mod with health, Seeker Mine damage, and Seeker Mine explosion radius. Here's the backpack that I was talking about. I re-rolled it to firearms here. Like, I can use it, but this is damage. It's a good backpack, but I'd rather have health in this slot. But anyway, moving on to my gloves. Here are the 2 Savage gloves that I switch back and forth between, both with SMG damage, 7% crit damage, 7% on this one as well, SMD damage and marksman rifle damage, as well as crit damage on this one. So these 2 are really nice. I wish they were rolled for firearms, and if they were, I would use them. But this would keep my health up to put it up to about 355 toughness, so it gives me about 1,000 more. But I'm running the Predator's gloves so I can keep my damage up, because the damage I want to put out in order to proc the most out of the Predator's Mark, I want to keep a little bit more firearms up. So the ones I'm running right now are rolled to firearms 1249 with assault rifle damage, crit damage, and enemy armor damage. This could be a little bit better. I could roll my assault rifle damage up a little bit more and maybe get a little bit more firearms out of it, but I can't get, I'm not lucky for some reason on this game. Just like Destiny, this game fucking hates me. But anyway, going down to my my holster here, it's rolled for firearms primarily. I got a little bit more out of it with reload speed. And then, of course, stamina is at 1249, 1215 electronics. Keep that electronics number up a little bit so my Seeker Mine puts out a little bit more. And yes, I brought the Seeker Mine back. I am running the Seeker Mine. Let me pull that up here. Going on to my abilities, I'm running Booster Shot. Like always, Booster Shot definitely helps with that extra damage to targets, and then of course the resistance you get from it. And then here's my Seeker Mine with a little bit more skill power. I am doing a little bit more damage with it. It's at 40,000. Not too bad. It could be better, but then this is more of a tool I'm using. I didn't really roll for anything else on this for Seeker Mine damage. I might switch it over to something like the Cluster or the Gas Charge, just because I want to be able to kind of disorient some people and then focus on getting my Predator's Mark shots up. I could use the regular Seeker Mine, but of course, that's not going to deal as much damage as everybody thinks it does. As far as my talents goes, running Critical Save, Strike Back. A lot of people don't use. I don't see too many people using Strike Back in any of their builds. It's when you reach low health, it reduces active school cooldowns by 10% or 20%. Excuse me. So with a Tactician build, I think this would be good, just because you're gonna push more towards electronics, so that way your health is coming, or your skills are coming back faster, because your health is always going to be so low, but then that allows you to keep popping heals and keep popping your abilities. So I use it just because when you get in some engagements and you can get into cover for a second and you're at low health, that you see that increase drastically. Plus, once you pop a med kit, you get the damage resistance now. But I use Strike Back. I could switch to something like Combat Medic or something like that, especially if I'm playing Last Stand, but that's just personal preference. I am running Precision, so Headshot a Hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds. This definitely comes in handy since I'm not running Pulse. Typically, I aim for the head. I want to be a little bit more, I want to get better at aiming for the head, but a lot of it's body shots most of the time. But if you can hit that one headshot, you're going to get that pulse on them. And then, of course, I'm running One is None, so Headshot a Hostile to have a 50% chance of not consuming the bullet. So that's pretty much it for the build. Nothing. There's a few things I could change. There's a few things I can make a little bit better. I could roll this away for a reckless chest piece, get some more firearms. Like I said, I could switch to my savage gloves here. I'll probably end up working on that, but I do want to save these for a high-end build I'm actually working on. But as far as this goes, this build is absolutely awesome. Like I said, I don't see a lot of people using Predator's Mark anymore, which is kind of cool for me, I guess, because I can put a build out for you guys and kind of showcase it for 1.6. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna put some gameplay here. I will show that fire, because that is ridiculous. But definitely Firecrest was involved. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys kind of like my little hybrid Predator's Mark build. Like I said, I can do a straight up Predator and Banshee build, but I wanted to do just straight up Predator's Mark. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love I've been getting so far, all the likes, the comments. You guys are definitely helping me out as far as my builds getting better, you know, everything like that, as far as the gear pieces I'm actually rolling and not rolling, and anything like that. So thank you guys so much. Please leave a like and subscribe, as it always helps the channel grow, and we'll see you guys in the next video. My name is Polar Bear. See you guys later.
Tactical boost is active. neutral.
Points for kills is now available at the tactical boost station.
Alpha's now neutral. That's a win for our side.